let's get this started. Welcome everyone to MWA Matt Wars. We're back here for episode 2. I am Matt Young here with my commentary partner Nick Pettigo, aka Dick Pigeon. What's up, Nick?
Dick Pigeon here, reporting for action. Matt Young, I am so excited for week 2.
You and me both, man. We've got the tournaments for the World Championship, the Women's Championship, and the Tag Team Championship continuing with quarterfinal matches and a qualifier in the tag team rounds. Starting out tonight, got Shazam versus Goku. Shazam qualified for Shazam qualified for the World Championship tournament last week, facing Goku in the quarterfinals. Let's get this shit kicked off. I forgot I was going to show the intro first and then actually let me start the match.
All right.
Oh my god, I'm staring at this graphic, just tripping balls, by god.
Yeah, I'm dizzy as fuck. I'm throwing up all over the place. I just yelled at my children.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Everything's gonna be alright.
That's what they get for using your abdomen as percussion.
Yeah, that's how I look at the situation as well. Hey man, you're gonna beat me up while I'm trying to chill? I work in the sun all day? Well, I'm gonna scream at your face when I'm feeling vulnerable.
It's a tradition. My dad did it to me. His dad did it to him. I'm gonna raise you right.
I am very interested in this first matchup, Matt Young.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be our first chance to see Goku in action, and he generally tends to fuck shit up on a basis.
I feel like I've seen him fuck shit up on a fairly regular basis.
Usually it takes several episodes, if not weeks, but tonight you're going to see it all in the same episode.
We don't even have to watch a bunch of dialogue first. He's just going to go out there and beat the shit out of a person. And that person, though, happens to be Shazam, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Not quite sure what Shazam's power level is on the DBZ scale, but gotta think it's pretty formidable, at least.
I mean, is it at least around 9,000?
Yeah, probably not over 9,000, but like maybe 8,000.
Sure.
8,942, maybe.
Which is fucking close.
By God. Daquan cheering for Billy Batson, aka Shazam. Daquan, thank you for being our only viewer so far tonight.
Daquan, we love and respect you.
All these other assholes are gonna miss out on the lengthy loading screens, but not you.
You're here for all of it, brother. You're here for the blood, the sweat, the tears, the jizz.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Wait, this says normal, not... it better not be a fucking count match.
I did notice that they all said that, though.
Okay. Because I definitely set everything up under the custom rules with no countouts. So it better be right.
Should be okay. We'll see. Time will tell. It's a good-looking Goku, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. Whoever made it has much more talent than I do at character creation.
They did the cell shading. You know, we keep going on and on and on and on about Goku, but for God's sakes, we're looking at a god right now. We're looking at Shazam, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at Captain Dr. Pepper himself, Shazam.
He's got the powers of 6 different gods. The wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the speed of Achilles, the something other power of Zeus.
The scent of a woman.
Oh my god.
By God, he smells like a bitch.
Oh no. Well, it's, you know, at that age, he is like a 14-year-old kid, so all those hormones and stuff, he probably, at least he's using deodorant. That's all we can ask of him. He's using Secret Ultra Dry.
Do you remember being 14 and being like, oh boy, I'm very smart right now. It sucks, I'm so stinky and weird.
Yeah, I was 14 when I met you.
Yeah. Hey man, for what it's worth, you are not a smelly person. Look at Goku though, dude. Cell shaded.
The whole showering and deodorant gimmick worked fairly well, I guess.
Yeah, I had cool waters, and I was not popular.
Well, you were more popular than me, that's for sure.
Hey, I'll take it.
I was the weird new kid. I showed up in 8th grade when everybody else had been going to Chatham schools for like their entire lives. Like, who's this stupid motherfucker that's always wearing replica NBA jerseys, and he came here from Christian school? Let's get him. Oh, he's fat, and his name rhymes with fat. We're gonna call him Fatty Matty forever.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
Hey, Atron, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. Just in time for your hero Goku. But yeah, it is true. I mean, your name rhymes with Dick, so I'm sure you got your share of.
No, yeah, I caught my fair share of Nick. It was always either Nick, he has no, or Nick, the big fat.
Well, I mean, the second one's not so bad, I guess.
Yeah, like the big fat, I was always like, yeah, that's cool. Let me ask you one question before this match begins.
All right.
Who was like, hey, what's up, brother? I'll fucks with you.
Well, nobody talked like that. You?
Because the answer was your boy, Nicky Robbie Pettigo.
That is true.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Goku versus Shazam. So far, it's a real pitcher's duel.
Atron says they had a customer at work named Richard Lick 2 weeks ago. That is unfortunate for him, but great for you. I don't know. I mean, it's Tennessee, so people are weird.
Yeah, that happens. Dick Lick.
That'd be the only thing that can make that better is if he was a doctor. Dr. Dick Lick, DDS.
Dr. Dick Lick.
Oh, the Meteora from Goku. Goku does he looks just like he's coming out of a cartoon. It's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, no, that's...
Or anime, I'm sorry.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah, my God. Big code break. Even though I'm on the opposite side of the room this time, the PS4 still sounds like there's like a jet engine in here.
Yeah, just Matt is attached to a jetpack, and it's all good. Everything's fine. Goku dominating this matchup so far.
Oh my God! Goku just destroyed Shazam.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was much quicker than I expected. I mean, I figured Goku would win, but Shazam barely got in any offense.
Just a squash match. I was not expecting that.
Maybe Shazam was a little overly cocky after winning that triple threat match last week to qualify for the tournament, or maybe he just got outmatched. Fuck. Goku looked like an early favorite here to win the whole damn thing.
I mean, it's over 9,000. I mean, that's something that needs to be said. Look at him.
Atron saying in Fire Pro it takes Superman 15 minutes to beat the Riddler. Yeah, we don't have short matches in Fire Pro, but in this is by far our shortest match in our short history of the MWA.
Absolutely. I was expecting 2 bulls locking up horns. You understand? Dude,
I do.
This is the match I've been looking forward to the most this week.
Like Shazam had to qualify last week, this time these two teams are competing to qualify for the final slot in our tag team championship tournament. The winner of this match will go on to face the team of Thor and Loki next week in the quarterfinals. So based on that kind of opposition, we might be looking at a similar result to what we just saw from Shazam and Goku, but
I agree. This is 2 formidable teams, but I look for Uncle Jesse to really steal the show, because have mercy.
He is dressed as his Uncle Jesse gimmick, but going by his shoot name, Brother of John Stamos, just because, I don't know, it just sounds cooler, I guess. But yeah, we got Team TGIF, John Stamos and Steve Urkel against Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Dr. Dre got those Beats by Dre headphones on. I wonder if he's actually going to wear them to wrestle.
Only time will tell.
A very short period of time.
Out of these 4 competitors, who produced the track Keep Their Heads Ringing?
That would be Dr. Dre.
Well, then look for Dr. Dre to steal the win this evening, folks. Ah, fuck! I said the word folks. That's the first one, though, dude.
I wonder if when the bell rings for the match, it'll be like ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Keep the heads ringing.
It's gonna go ding ding ding, and then it's gonna go ha ha ha. It's a motherfucking, and it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be the greatest wrestling show of all time.
Nah. It's the motherfucking MAT Matt Young.
Hey, dude, that's your name.
Yeah, it is.
What the fuck?
I'll be damned. I'll be your crying shoulder. No, that sucks. Fuck that. Edwin McCain, if you're listening, fuck you.
Go fuck yourself. Hey, nice one song, you dickhead.
Remember when Urkel had Bruce Lee's jeans and made himself a kung fu master? I do not. I wish I did.
I do. It was, it turns out it was a bit of a troubling episode because of all of the accidental racism.
You can, if there's one thing you can count on from 90s sitcoms, it's accidental racism.
It's a lot of, oh, whoops. Hey, they didn't know.
Maybe we just should leave the memories alone and not go back and watch that stuff so it doesn't ruin it for us.
Some things are better left unvisited.
Oh, Team TGIF. Oh, Uncle Jesse's fired. John Stamos. But he's wearing that Jesse and the Rippers jacket. He's got a bit of an identity crisis.
He's really been missing Aunt Becky lately because of the whole bribing a college thing.
Yeah, you know, she would be out here at ringside if she wasn't locked up.
Yeah, she's currently in the joint dog, but you know how that goes. Anyway, I'll have mercy, or whatever the fuck.
Mercy.
Dude, there was a crossover episode. Do you remember that one? That is Dr. Dre.
It's definitely not one. He's E-R-E.
Oh, you broke up pretty bad there for me. I apologize if I'm the only one that happened to.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Hopefully we don't have any further audio issues and never tell. This shitty microphone.
We will see.
Surprisingly enough, Steve Urkel's getting the better of Dr. Dre here in the early going.
Steve Urkel getting the early advantage on Dr. Dre. It's the motherfucking Steve Urkel. Did I do that?
It's the motherfucking S-T-E-V-E Urkel.
Ah, fuck, you're better at that than I am.
I am, of course, if nothing else, I'm known for my dope rhyme abilities.
Absolutely. Every time I ask about you on the streets, that's like the first thing that people mention. They're like, well, he's got a dope rhyme skill.
Oh, MC Mayo. Shit. Big Russian leg sweep from Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre taking advantage of the lack of countouts here in the MWA. Steve Urkel, though, you gotta wonder if he's been training with Carl Winslow to pick up a few of those, police tactics in order to subdue your opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you think about it, those police tactics come from the movie Die Hard. So,
oh yeah,
Carl Winslow is legit as fuck. Did you see how he handled the situation at the what's the name
Nakatomi
of the
Plaza?
There it is.
Yeah.
Remember how he handled that situation?
Yeah, you gotta respect his police ability. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
absolutely.
the hip swivel from Urkel before the neck breaker, the rude awakening, by God.
Got any cheese? Indeed, Steve Urkel is moving ahead in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
You're like, what's that thing called where they fight each other in the ring? Oh, a match, yeah.
In the wrestling meetup.
Y'all gonna watch that wrestling game tonight?
I've noticed that when people that don't watch wrestling try to talk about wrestling, they call the entire show a match.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I mean, yeah, they're like, hey, did you hear the WWF? They still call it WWF. They're like, WWF's coming to town. Are you gonna go to the match or? And I'm like, shut up, stupid.
You're calling fake WWF matches on the Nintendo game?
Yeah, he turns on his video game and he does a WWF wrestling match.
I'm so proud of my little Nicky Poo.
Dude,
Oh, the ref just went down.
Oh, ref bump. That's ref bump number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Keep track at home.
Take a drink for every ref bump.
Do you remember there was a WCW show in Springfield? I want to say in 97, 98, something like that. Anyway, the date doesn't matter. What does matter is that I went to my mom's work with her, like, shortly afterwards, and she was like, her friend was like, hey, Nick, how'd you like the WWF? And I wanted to be like, shut up, stupid, it was WCW, you don't know shit. But instead I was like, it was great, because I'm a good person. Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Tronzo, you know it's fake, right? Yeah, I remember. I didn't get to go to the first the house show they had during the boom period, I guess. But then I went to my first WCW show was a WCW Saturday Night taping in May of 1998, and they actually caught me on camera. I still have a VHS with the recording of it. They showed me in the first row of the upper deck when Disco Inferno was coming out, like. When the camera first focused on me, I was just scratching my head, and then I started doing the Disco Inferno dance, and that will live on forever. 13-year-old me.
Was that in Springfield?
Yeah, Prairie Capital Convention Center. Main event of Goldberg defending the U.S. title against Yuji Nagata.
Oh, shit.
Oh, big DDT from Snoop Dogg.
You might need to send me the date for that, because my brother and his friend went to a WCW show that was on TV in Springfield. Burping, I'm sorry. And, the thing is that at some point you catch them pretending to wrestle on camera, and neither of them can remember exactly what show it was. So, I'm gonna have to check that out, dude.
Snoop had almost finished Steve Urkel right there. Unfortunately, that episode of Saturday Night is not on the network, but there was a WCW Thunder in May 2000, which was the last WCW show in Springfield, and I went to that, and I brought my acoustic guitar, and I bought a Jeff Jarrett Slapnut shirt at the show, and I was like in the third row facing the hard camera, so you could just see me holding up the guitar and posing in my Slapnut shirt, like, yeah!
Damn.
Aaron asking who won. He knows damn well Goldberg won.
Right.
Oh wait, what's Urkel setting up for here? Oh my God, the big running knee just busted open Dr. Dre.
Is it Atron? Is that how you say that? Atron?
Yeah.
9,000? Alright, Atron 9,000. Jesse has not quite been in the match, but he's been
he's countered that pedigree.
Dr. Dre.
Now Dr. Dre seems to be setting up for his finishing move, whatever the hell that is.
Beeped by Dre, beat that ass by Dre.
Oh, he's going old school with the fisherman suplex. Oh, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. It looked like Dre was done for after he got busted open with the knee, and Urkel went for the pedigree, but got in that fisherman suplex.
It's made the motherfucking DRE, dude.
My God. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg have qualified for the Tag Team Championship Tournament, and they will go on to face Thor and Loki next Tuesday night.
Take nothing away from Team Thank God It's Friday. That was a beautiful display of wrestling skill.
It's Steve Urkel. I was not expecting so much from him, but Uncle Jesse, I don't think, or John Stamos, I should say, I don't think he tagged into the match officially, but he came in for a few double team maneuvers.
He tried his best to be a factor. But you can't fuck with the West Side Connection, dude.
You got to think that if John Samos wasn't so concerned with making sure his hair didn't get messed up, that he could have done more to help them potentially win that match.
Wow. Hey, watch the hair. I wish Joey was out there saying, hey, cut it out.
I think for all our sakes.
Saget was out there cleaning things with his vacuum, but it's all good.
Atron saying the only book that Urkel didn't read was the rule book, brother.
Should have tagged for sure. I agree.
Now we got
that, it's like that match with Brett and Owen. You should have tagged, but you're too damn stubborn, and that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
Kicked your leg out from under your leg.
Do you think that Owen Hart did that on purpose? Like, I know he's famous for his ribs, but like, that was a pretty big one. I've heard a few people be like he was trying to be funny, but I think he just fucked up.
Yeah, I think he just fucked up too, but you know, like, it could go either way, I guess.
When you watch it, dude, he has that deer in the headlights look on his face. As soon as he says out of your leg, he looks like he's going, whoops. You know?
It's far from the worst mistake that a wrestler has made, like Sid saying, I'm twice the man you are and I got half the brain you do.
Half the brain. Or when Sid said, I don't know shit, crybaby. or when Sid said, oh, let's take it again. I got.
We're live, pal.
Well, hell, we're live, pal. Yeah, can we just rip on Sid for the rest of this show? Because that's like 2 or 3 hours worth of material.
We got enough material. Yeah, we definitely got enough material to work with.
Dude.
But finally,
Kylie
the match
Jenner versus Harley Quinn. This is
and Kendall
one
Jenner
kind of girl versus the other kind of girl.
Kendall Jenner at ringside as Kylie's manager.
All right.
Got a double dose of Jenner. Last week, their half-sister, Kim Kardashian, was successful in defeating your mom's hero, Oprah. So,
yes, she was. And by your mom, Matt Young, of course, means everyone's mom. Oprah goddamn Winfrey. Maybe the upset of the century. I'm burping a little more, and everything's fine.
You're giving off strong Rick Sanchez vibes.
What happened was I ate an ass this evening.
And posted pictures of it on Facebook.
Posted pictures on Facebook.
Well, I guess your wife posted the pictures, and yeah. Well, it's true.
So what happened was I ate an ass, and my wife posted pictures of it on Facebook. I smoked a pork butt for the first time in my life. I was not the most successful. I burnt all the hairs off of my hand. I had to finish it in the oven, but god damn it, we ate some pork butt this evening.
It looked delicious for what it's worth. Even though the portion, hopefully your portion size was more substantial than.
Yeah, my portion was more, man size.
I did not realize the Alexa Bliss logo was going to be superimposed over the Titantron. Don't like that one bit.
That's how that works. Yeah, that's always a bummer.
Harley Quinn, looking seductive.
Quinn.
Well, Alexa Bliss kind of did steal Harley's entire gimmick there for a while.
Absolutely. I bought an action figure for my children. My oldest has a huge crush on Alexa Bliss. And guess what she has? Pigtails. Guess what color they are? The same as us.
And she had a very similar looking shirt, too, I think, for a while.
Yes. She was basically Harley Quinn for like the first 5 years of her run.
5 years? Wow.
Yeah, that might have been a bit of a stretch. Kylie Jenner tried to start this thing off with a goddamn shotgun blast, but Harley Quinn's slowing it down.
I'm surprised to see this exchange of technical wrestling here from these two.
Yeah, agreed. This is unexpected.
Sign saying the freak is here. I'm guessing that's directed at Harley, even though it kind of just makes him seem like some sort of sexual deviant. We got that one little kid in the crowd who seems to have a lot in common with your son. Like, fuck yeah!
Yeah, he sure does.
He's like, I just hit puberty the second the bell rang.
Hey, they just dropped. All of a sudden, I like boo.
This has got to be a real treat for him. Especially with Kendall Jenner at ringside. It's 50% more female. Like, I don't know. Oh my god, the referee getting out of position.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that just looks kind of comfortable. It looks like it'll crack your back in a satisfying way.
Yeah, like I could use one of those right now.
Yeah, we're getting old.
I work in a landscaping field.
Laying that sod, brother.
Making the world a greener place.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. I thought that Kendall was about to get involved there. She picked up Harley on the outside but didn't strike her. There are disqualifications here, so
yeah,
the referee's keeping an eye on that.
She thought about it, but she thought better of it.
Oh, they're fighting out in the crowd. That's the first time we've seen this in an MWA match. Taking full advantage of counts, but you gotta think they're not be free to utilize that weaponry, which Harley, of course, well known for employing various types of deadly weapons.
She's a big fan of a baseball bat, from what I understand.
Baseball bats, oversized mallets, guns.
Sure.
Oh, the fans. You can see the Matt Wrestling Network logo on the chairs because that branding's everywhere, brother.
We're going worldwide.
Prestige worldwide. As they finally get back into the ring. Oh wait. Kylie's got Harley by his pigtails.
You gotta think pigtails are a bad call for any kind of physical altercation because they're basically handlebars.
Well, that can prove advantageous in certain environments, but perhaps not in a combat sport such as professional wrestling.
Kylie Jenner can be quoted as saying, "I'm gonna ride you like a bike, you dumb bitch."
Oh. Well, I don't really have anything to add.
And I will continue my fan fiction porn if you'll give me a second.
Kylie making the cover, though, after that pump handle type suplex. Oh, and Harley just barely kicked out. Continue with your porn, please.
Oh! So then Harley Quinn's like, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not I'm not going to go any further. She's like, I'm going to stomp on your testicles with these fucking stems. And then...
But wait, there's
like,
whose testicles?
She's like, I don't have testicles. She's like, wait. And then she's like, wait. And then Harley Quinn.
Oh wait, I thought Harley was going for a famouser there, but she turned it into a Hurricane Rana. Now she's just posing. Oh,
yeah, this could be Harley Quinn's downfall. One of her pedigrees needs to be to capitalize on any fucking possibility that she has to put her opponent away for the evening.
That was smooth listening.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, my name's Nick Pettigo. I'm going to be introducing several pedigrees. Oh my god, dude!
There's a nice roundhouse kick there. That could be all. Oh, but no, only two. A strong kick out there from Kylie Jenner. Harley, though, setting up for something here. Oh, there's the big eye rake. Oh, the eye rake and the uppercut directly to the vaginal region of Kylie Jenner.
Testicles.
Oh, my God. Her taint's got to be horribly bruised after that.
Oh, my God. That poor woman's balls.
Kylie Jenner, after the uppercut to the pussy, has just been pinned.
Holy shit, she punched that woman's reproductive organ.
She just rearranged her reproductive area.
Surprisingly, Kendall Jenner was not a factor in this matchup.
Well, she had to be cautious to not get her sister disqualified, but yeah, Harley Quinn was able to take control after the match got back into the ring, and that roundhouse kick followed by the uppercut that just did
I feel like
Kylie
that's
in.
the beginning of the end right there, that roundhouse kick.
Only 2 off the kick, but then as soon as Kylie got up, she had her eyes raked and her vagina uppercutted, and that just did it for her. Look at the replay. Oh my God, look at her face. She's just in terrible agony. Those lady balls. So we will not have the opportunity to see a showdown, a sisterly showdown at any point in this women's championship tournament, as Kim Kardashian is advanced, but Kylie Jenner has failed to do so.
So we are looking at Kim K versus Harley Quinn?
I'm going to have to check the brackets, actually. I don't have those pulled up. We got Wonder Woman and Kim Kardashian who have advanced. I believe that it's going to be Wonder Woman and Kim Kardashian in the semifinals, and then Harley Quinn taking on the winner of our match coming up later tonight. All right. We got one more women's tournament quarterfinal matchup here tonight.
Oh. How do you pick a favorite in this one?
Yeah, this is our only match this evening that's not part of one of the tournaments. We got Joe Exotic and Ant-Man making their debuts. I mean, Ant-Man seems to have the clear advantage here, but Joe Exotic is just straight up crazy.
Exactly.
So, how do you prepare for that?
You cannot plan for crazy. You cannot plan for a man that says, "Before you do, I do believe that you will stop breathing." Carol Baskin is a fucking bitch. Look at that hat, for fuck's sake, dude.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if he's gonna wrestle wearing that hat.
Yeah, like, if you're at a bar and a dude wearing that hat comes at you and he's like, "I'm gonna beat your ass," what do you do?
He'd probably be more like, "Hey, when you watch porn, do you like the guys with the small willies?"
Hey, let me ask you a simple question. Do you like tiny dicks or big dicks in your pornography? Exactly, you must be gay. Let's make out. That's what Joe Exotic pretty much did.
Hey, we know whatever works for him. It's just like watching Shawn Michaels in the 90s. My God, the resemblance is uncanny, from the attire to the gyrations to the music that none of you can hear due to copyright laws.
The bullshit pyro.
The Shawn Michaels Sexy Boy theme is currently playing through my TV speakers, but not on Twitch because they don't take too kindly to that.
Just imagine the Sexy Boy theme, ladies and gentlemen.
Joe Exotic, he's got that gun holster.
I was just gonna say, he's even got the holster.
He is all limbered up here.
He's never gonna financially recover from this.
If he doesn't get his share of the winner's purse, you can bet that he's not going to. He needs that money to buy back his zoo. He's here on work release from prison.
Poor guy, all he wanted to do was raise a zoo. Oh my God, look at his fucking rain gear.
It matches the hat. Ant-Man all fired up, looking to shrink down and crawl up somebody's ass before enlarging and killing them.
Fulfilling the prophecy from pre-Endgame.
Joe Exotic encouraging him to do so, I think.
Joe Exotic saying, "I mean, yeah, let's fucking try it out." Pop her in. See how she flies, brother.
Jesus Christ. It would be like the scene in the first Ant-Man movie where he's like going down he gets sucked down the drain in the bathtub, he's going through the pipes and all that. Just riding the wave of fluids.
God damn. I don't know why wave of fluids affected me so badly, but I did not like that. Oh, fuck. Look at him.
Just chilling on the top turnbuckle.
I'm proud of our show now, dude. Alright, here we go.
As the weeks roll on, you'll get a chance to see more and more of our roster, aside from the individuals and teams, I guess, who are involved in the championship tournaments. We're going to be through the quarterfinal rounds of the World Championship and Women's Championship tournaments after tonight. Still going to have one tag team championship tournament quarterfinal next week, but going to start bringing you the semifinals and heading down the road to the Colossal Clash pay-per-view on Sunday, August 9th.
It's going to be a bit, it's going to be a big one, folks. I said both again. You want to give these people a preview as to some of the other superstars they will be seeing here in the MWA?
No, absolutely not. No, I'd rather keep it a surprise until we announce the cards, because I don't think it would have quite the same impact without being able to see a visual of the character at the same time. We'll have those.
I understand. Here's what I'll say. Spoiler alert. They're fucking kind of a big deal.
That is true. There's no doubt about that.
Ooh. I feel like Ant-Man is dominating this match so far.
Yeah, well, he does have the power to change his mass. Oh shit! And control ants. You gotta wonder. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by Joe Exotic's gyrations there.
Can't blame you for that.
You gotta wonder if he's gonna use his power to have some ants crawl into Joe Exotic's trunks, perhaps, and bite his junk. That's what I would do anyway.
But if you think that Joe Exotic has never had a crotch full of ants in his life, you're out of your fucking mind.
Oh yeah, well, I'm sure that's not the only thing that he's had a crotch full of.
Yeah. Oh, bugs on my testicles? That ain't no thing.
I got crabs
Carol
in the
Baskin's
90s.
a goddamn terrorist. I interviewed Joe Exotic before this matchup, and I was like, if there's one message you can get out to the people this evening, what would it be? And he's like, pretty much Carol Baskin's the goddamn devil, and she's a terrorist. She knows Osama bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden. Just like that one Extreme Rules pay-per-view where John Cena, after the main event's like, the United States has killed Osama bin Laden. Joe Exotic will be like, my hitman has killed Carol Baskin.
Just so you know, folks, we got her. Carol Baskin, she was hiding in a goddamn mansion somewhere, and we shot her.
Joe Exotic almost got a pinfall there. It was a little shimmy shake into an elbow drop.
We thought that was going to be it, but now he's going to try to put Ant-Man away forever.
The bionic elbow. Flip, flop, and fly. That won Dusty Rhodes countless matches back in the day.
Be a Dusty finish.
Oh my God, no. So close.
2 count. Joe Exotic can't believe it, and quite frankly, neither can I.
Joe Exotic's going to be wondering what he's got to do to put away Ant-Man. He's also got to be wondering, who the fuck is Ant-Man? I've never seen an MCU movie in my life, and I've never read no comic books. I didn't learn to read until the age of 47. And that was only due to being forced to...
That was through the prison system.
Yeah.
Goddamn jail taught me how to read.
Coincidentally, Joe Exotic's prison is not too far from me in Fort Worth. It's like 20 minutes away.
That's
So
he's
I'd like to go visit him sometime.
I don't blame you. I don't know. It's hard to say he's the most likable person. But
We've got the cover here.
Uh-oh.
He's entertaining. I don't know about likable.
Yeah, he is. He's... I don't know, dude. I can't think of how to put it. Like,
he's very charismatic.
Are you rooting for him when you watch that show? Joe Exotic trying to put Ant-Man away.
He is kind of portrayed as the baby face of that show.
And it's weird because he's such a piece of shit.
Oh, this could be it. It is. Oh my God, Joe Exotic with the second series of bionic elbows has just defeated Ant-Man, elbowing him directly in the helmet.
Saw tigers and fucked up Ant-Man right here before your eyes.
You gotta hope the Tiger saw him here because that was impressive. He kept his hat on the whole time. He managed to hit a series of bionic elbows despite the fact that Ant-Man is wearing a sharp metal helmet. Perhaps those elbows took a toll on the structural integrity of Ant-Man's helmet.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are some piercing elbows. Some armor-piercing elbows. So
he had stopping power equipped on those elbows.
Yes, he did.
Oh, what a beautiful angle there.
And Tiger saw man. Like this one.
Coincidentally, coming up on Thursday, July 23rd, in our sister promotion, the Mat Wrestling Federation in Fire Pro Wrestling, we've got our next pay-per-view called Exotic Encounters, and it's going to feature a tiger cage match for the first time ever, a steel cage matchup between former tag team champions Joe Exotic and a real-life tiger. Different continuity, parallel universe, but if you want to see a different version of Joe Exotic in action against a real-live fucking tiger, then that's where to go. On right here on this channel on the Mat Wrestling Network.
It's going to be pretty exciting, folks.
Absolutely.
Will Joe Exotic get his comeuppance? Hopefully, because realistically, that man is a monster.
A monster like Braun Strowman?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
A monster among men. And here we have our final, well, I should use a different word, our last quarterfinal matchup in the Women's Championship Tournament. This one should be a barn burner, folks. Captain Marvel and Beyonce going head-to-head tonight.
Matt Young, it looks like him being pulled away for a 2-second interview. If you can handle the broadcast for just a couple minutes.
All right, I'll handle it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You gotta think that Beyonce is the underdog here. Even though she is the queen bee, Captain Marvel has powers greater than any mortal woman or man for that matter. If you want to share your predictions in the chat for who you think is going to win this match, feel free to let us know as we head back to ringside. Captain Marvel strutting out here with extreme confidence, as she should. Making her debut here in the MWA and on the Mat Wrestling Network. Oh, apparently she's a fan of Charlotte Flair with that entrance. Very flexible. Seems ready to take on the challenge of Beyonce. Beyonce heading out through the smoke.
Whew, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I was just backstage talking to Beyonce, and she wanted everybody to know that Captain Marvel is a pussy-ass bitch. That's verbatim from Queen Beyonce.
Wow, that sounds very uncharacteristic of Beyonce, but you gotta think that
I was thinking too.
She's fired
it was
up.
Very strange. I was pretty uncomfortable backstage just now. She was wearing that. I didn't know where to look.
That denim thong of sorts.
Yeah, and she was using just the most audacious swear words, and I was like, you're better than this, Beyonce.
Oh, strutting her stuff here. You got, I think this is probably
putting on a show. Jay-Z, super pissed.
This has got to be the most impressive quarterfinal matchup in the Women's Championship tournament. I gotta say, it's really hard to know who to pick here, because even though Captain Marvel on paper is much more powerful, she's not able to utilize a lot of her abilities, such as the photon blasts here in the confines of the MWA ring.
I'm looking for Beyonce to walk away with this one.
Yeah, it could definitely go either way. I have yet to see either of these women compete in person, so I'm really anxious to see what they can pull out here. We've seen some surprising types of offense from other competitors here tonight, such as Kylie Jenner and Harley Quinn breaking out the chain wrestling. Beyonce seems to be a fan of Sasha Banks with that Meteora. Somebody's got to... What? Kick that guy out. That guy's got a sign that says WWE rocks. You're in the wrong building, pal.
There's always some asshole, you know?
Oh. It's Captain Marvel. Just choking Beyonce on the rope. I thought maybe she was going to go for a 619 there. Not a good look for Captain Marvel, putting the knee across the back of the neck there.
Yeah, that's not the... Hey, read the room.
Beyonce, their bedazzled attire, which apparently she forgot to cover the ass part in jewels. Oh my God! Shades of Michael Shard from New Midwest Wrestling with the flying cross body over the top rope.
Michael Shard taught me an amazing bump routine one time. He would have me hit the ropes, and he would come at me almost like he was doing the Cobra, Santino Marilla's Cobra. And he'd be like, don't bump until I touch you. And he's like, I'm going to touch you every time. And then he would only touch me half the time just to fuck with me. You know what I mean?
I actually went through the same thing.
Yeah? It just, the whole thing was wait for that contact to sell and bump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was...
And it took me a while to understand what he was even trying to say, because he didn't go that far. He was just like, only bump when I'm going to touch you, and I'm going to touch you every time. And then he only touched me half the time.
Oh.
Just to show you that anything could happen. Beyonce with the reverse DDT.
Can you show me on the doll where he touched you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at what he does, though. Him and
absolutely.
And the alpha male Guy Smith.
I think nowadays he is zero hype, but it's been at least a year since I watched that show.
Big clothesline over the top rope. He was the Forever Man there for a while as well.
Yes, he was.
Oh, and Captain Marvel, I'm sorry, with the huge flipping plancha type maneuver. Nobody else knows what we're talking about. Michael Shard, Guy Smith.
Right, yeah. Let's talk about indie wrestling from our hometown. Fucking Kyle Chill, everybody. Fucking was a great indie wrestler from our hometown. Hairful lip.
You know, if we had Ref Ricky here, he would not allow these sort of shenanigans on the outside of the ring.
Rev Ricky, another solid individual I met in the wrestling business.
I used to live with him for a while, him and Jake Martin.
Really?
Yeah, we had an apartment together for a while. Well, Rick and Jake for longer than I was. I was only there for like 9 months, if that.
Cool.
Yeah. Used to always, even before I ended up living with them, go over, have like a group of people over there, drink a bunch of beer, eat a bunch of pizza, everybody just kick in $5. We'd order the pay-per-views back when they were full price before the award-winning WWE Network for only $9.99.
WWE Network, ladies and gentlemen, only $9.99 from the first monthly subscription. I'm getting that directly from Vince.
Beyonce's got Captain Marvel stacked up after that neck breaker, and she just beat her.
Wow! Queen Bey, I can't say I'm surprised.
That was impressive there. Captain Marvel dominated the early going, and Beyonce just came back like a by God house of fire after hitting that clothesline and knocked Captain Marvel outside the ring. Captain Marvel fired back with the big flipping diving maneuver, but once they got back inside, Beyonce just took over.
I believe that maneuver is called the Spaceman Plancha, Matt Young.
Well, I just learned something new today.
Spaceman Planchas aside, Beyonce walked away with the victory this evening.
Here we get a replay. This beautiful neck breaker.
That
just
may have been a low blow to set that maneuver up.
Possibly.
She might have kicked that woman right in her testicles.
That seems to be a trend here in the MWA women's division.
Their balls getting kicked.
Playing hardball.
Yeah. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Oh.
Just so everyone knows. She had the greatest video of all time.
Oh, Beyonce is one tough woman, according to that fan there in the front row.
Wow, yeah. She believes in her. And quite frankly, so do I. This is a top contender in the women's division, if you ask me.
Yeah, that leads us to a matchup between Beyonce and Harley Quinn in the semifinals, and then we've got Wonder Woman and Kim Kardashian on the other side of that bracket.
Right now, we are looking at two of the defenders versus the dynamic duo.
Batman and Robin. Of course, the heroes for hire, as Luke Cage and Iron Fist are known, are going to be accompanied to the ring by Jessica Jones. She's got to be upset that she didn't get placed in that women's championship tournament bracket.
You know, all she can do is try her best and just work her way through the women's division.
Yeah. So the way your constant burping and intonation is seriously giving off Rick Sanchez vibes, man. I know I mentioned it earlier, but definitely getting that feeling.
She's got to try her best, Morty.
Instead of Rick and Morty, it's Nick and Maddie.
It's Nick and Maddie. How do you feel about this matchup?
Well, on paper, you got to think that Batman and Robin are the favorites. Even though Iron Fist and Luke Cage are more powerful, it's just Batman and Robin are iconic.
Yeah. One of them's the boy wonder, and the other one's the world's greatest detective, dude. So
you wonder if he's going to solve the mystery of how to win the tag team titles here in the MWA.
Yeah. He's going to be like, Robin, I've cracked the code. We just beat their asses and pen them.
And Luke Cage's bulletproof skin is not going to help him against a man who refuses to use guns.
Yeah, no, I don't kill.
It's like, do you bleed? Luke Cage's like, nah.
No, dude, I don't.
Apparently, using 5 different custom characters in a match is completely stole the look. There it goes. As soon as I shit talk it, it just starts moving again.
That's how it works. That's how it works. Every time I'm sitting out in a car or something, waiting for somebody, I'll sit out there forever, and I'll be like, I'm gonna go in and see what's wrong with this motherfucker. And as soon as I open the door, they walk out, and I'm like, all right. Every time, same deal.
Oh, there we go.
The
Iron
Defenders.
Heroes for
Hire.
They are part of the Defenders as well. Luke Cage, also a former Avenger. They've all got many affiliations.
Absolutely. Hey, Netflix, you guys fucked up on every Marvel property that you had anything to do with.
Well, they did well with them. It's just they weren't incorporated into the overarching Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay, fair enough. What I mean by you fucked up was, can you tell me a single Marvel show that wasn't canceled on Netflix?
No, but
there you go. So for me personally, they fucked up because so many. Daredevil was a great show. The Punisher was a great show. And I never got into the Defenders, and I should.
Defenders wasn't all that well received compared to the others, but
that's what I understand.
But yeah, I think the time's coming up pretty soon by the end of this year where Marvel is free to start using those characters again. Or like the licensing to Netflix runs out and they can use them in movies or Disney Plus shows or whatever.
That's exciting. Oh!
It's going to be hard to find, if they recast, to find actors that are as good as Mike Coulter as Luke Cage or Christian Ritter as Jessica Jones, Charlie Cox as Daredevil. They could definitely recast Iron Fist, and I think everybody would be cool with that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. How do you feel about John Bernthal as Punisher? Because
he's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. That was probably my favorite iteration. And just for the record, I love the Thomas Jane movie, The Punisher.
Yeah, the show was a lot better, I thought, but Thomas Jane was definitely good in the role.
Yeah, I thought he did great. Like, I really enjoyed that movie. Like, that's kind of when I fell in love with The Punisher, was the Thomas Jane movie. And then, I started doing research, and then by the time the show came out, I was so hyped for it, dude, and, I thought it was perfect, legitimately perfect. I was like, this is what the Punisher needs to be. Former military, just traumatized and badass, and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Rewatching that. Should we talk about the wrestling show at this point?
Oh, yeah, we got some solid teamwork here from Batman and Robin.
Oh. This is precisely how I expected this match to go.
Yeah, I think that the smart move here for Batman and Robin is to keep doing exactly what they're doing and try to isolate the Iron Fist here in the ring, not let him tag out to Luke Cage. Because Luke Cage, once he gets in there, it's going to be hard to stop that momentum.
Yeah, look for Batman and Robin to do everything they can to avoid that hot tag.
You don't want this to become a cage match.
To hit those quick tags with each other. That's
try and stay fresh. The Iron Fist, is he loading up that right hand here? Oh my God!
Right there, Matt Young.
He's not Superman, but it's a big Superman punch.
He should have hit the tag when he had the chance. That's all I'm saying. Mark my words, he should have hit that tag.
Yeah, that's going to cost him. That huge Superman punch looked to have almost knocked Robin unconscious.
Just now noticing that Luke Cage looks like a big-ass minion.
Oh, man. Don't let him hear you say that.
I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to say somebody else said it, but
it wasn't me.
It needed to be said.
But surprisingly, Robin is getting the better of Luke Cage. Following your advice and making those quick tags.
Mm-hmm.
Robin's probably still reeling.
What you do in this situation. Tag in, tag out.
That's why they call it a tag team match, brother.
Because you're on the team. And you're tagging each other, brother.
We saw that simple strategy led to the downfall of Team TGIF earlier tonight.
Oh, boy. Steve Urkel, you deserve better. Jesse Ketzopoulos, your wife is kind of a criminal. Ow, have mercy. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he was saying when he was getting his ass beat. Oh, have mercy.
That's what he said when the judge was handing down the sentence for Ray Laughlin. He was like, ow, have mercy, watch the hair.
And then he just strutted out the courtroom while the Dude Love theme played.
Yeah, I can't remember which WWF album that was on, but that was
WWF The Music Volume 2, I think.
Was it Volume 2?
Either Volume 2 or Volume 3. I want to say it was Volume 2.
I had all of them up until... Okay, so there was Volume 4, and then the next one was like a multiple disc release of like a bunch of different eras.
Yeah, like a box set.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I didn't have that one. I think it was like a 3-disc anthology, WWE anthology. I want to say it was called. I even had what was it? I think it was like Reckless Intent or something like that. It was like the hip hop album, and it had Ice-T's variation of the Godfather. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Iron Fist making the cover on Robin here. Only a
here
one.
we go.
Ice-T doing the Godfather's theme was like pimpin' ain't easy, man. Grab your bitches. GODFATHER. Hoes start running when they see my car. Even though I'm a pro wrestling star, you know I don't play and I gotta get paid. Everything I wear, baby's tailor made.
Dude, can you imagine if they used a song like that now in the WWE? Oh my God, Iron Fist with the Superman punch. Or the Iron Fist punch, as he would like it to be known from here on out.
He's fisting the shit out of Robin. That's the second time he's... Oh, his ass just went partway through the ring when he missed that.
Oh my God.
He doesn't have that iron ass.
Potentially a career-ending injury. And the iron butthole is still somehow finding its way through this match.
He's going to have a hard time sitting on the Iron Throne. Oh, wait. Luke Cage, though, he just lifts Robin with ease for a big power bomb.
Side note, there's a goddamn lightning bug crawling on my wall, and I'm cool with it.
Oh, my God, Luke Cage fired up. Oh, Jessica Jones, why is the referee allowing this? The Shield triple powerbomb. What the fuck? He's just allowing Jessica Jones to come in and interfere. What?
Fuck it.
That's got to be a disqualification.
What? The referee just said, fuck it, you Drows.
He's way out of position, though. Is Batman going to get in there?
Oh, boy.
Oh, just in time.
Come on, Bruce, 2. Wow.
Looks like you're lagging a little.
I should do count.
It happens. But man, referee allowing a ton of leeway here. Jessica Jones is possibly the strongest, physically strongest out of everyone here. Again?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Wow.
The referee must really hate Batman and Robin.
Dude, I was gonna say, like, for what it's worth, that would have been a hell of a finish, so maybe they should do it again.
Batman fucked it all up before.
Yep.
Oh, now he's kicking her out. It took 2 power bombs, but now he's finally kicking her out. About goddamn time.
Maybe don't take part in... Okay.
Batman just barely broke it up, though, even after all that posturing from the ref.
Wow. All that chest stomping.
Oh, Robin, if she doesn't tag out, though, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference that they got Jessica Jones out there now after those 2 triple power bombs.
Big mistake from Robin.
Oh, my God, but Robin... Oh, I thought it was over. I thought that was 3. Robin almost won on a small package.
Tag out, Dick Grayson.
It looked like the referee slapped...
Robin, I don't know your real name.
It looked like the referee had slapped him out for the 3rd time. He's going to make that tag now. I know Luke Cage reverses it, and Batman knocked off the apron.
This is bad for the dynamic duo.
Maybe not, though. Robin with that springboard Hurricane Rana. Luke Cage, is he looking to make the tag here now? Robin, again, showing his agility and elusiveness, just reversing these maneuvers. It's Batman back up on the... Yeah, he's clapping. I'm sure that's going to do a whole lot of good. Oh! That's going to make that hurt less, right?
Absolutely. He's like, oh, thank God Batman was clapping for me.
One thing that Luke Cage is not thinking in that Gorilla Press Slam is how much does this guy weigh?
Doesn't matter.
Robin is in dire straits here. My God.
Man, he needs to tag out and take what Uncle Jesse would call a chill pill.
The world's strongest slam. Luke Cage, though, going over to make the tag himself, doesn't seem too concerned with stopping Robin.
Nope.
Iron Fist just posing like an asshole. Oh, and it cost
Heroes
him.
for Hire taking their sweet goddamn time.
Batman went for a donkey punch but didn't hit it. Oh, a big super kick. Batman, you got to get in there. What's he doing here? Heading up top, perhaps? No. Oh, a big standing 450. Oh, he's setting up for it. He's cocking that fist, Nick.
Here comes...
Oh, the donkey Superman punch. Batman for the third time. Breaking it up. That's the third time that Robin's been hit with the Superman punch, and that time it was to the back of the head. He was just completely defenseless. Had no opportunity to absorb the impact there.
You gotta know the Dark Knight is just dying to get into the ring.
Oh, Iron Fist busted wide open.
Oh, shit. I do believe he has donned the Crimson Mask.
But it looks yellow to me still. Oh, Luke Cage back in. Oh, Robin's arm has to be broken.
Kind of looks like the Heroes for Hire took my advice from the beginning of this match and have been repeatedly tagging in and out.
Yeah, they have been dominant for about 3/4 of this match, but at the same time, the referee allowed them a lot of leeway for Jessica Jones to interfere on 2 occasions with those big triple power bombs, and Robin took both of those along with 3 Superman punches.
Yeah, no shit.
The fact that he's still competing, the fact that he's still fighting here is fucking impressive. Oh, spinning Luke Cage like a top.
Like a dreidel, even. Sure.
For all our Jewish viewers.
Robin made Luke Cage out of clay, my friend.
Dr. Dreidel.
Robin shall play.
Will Robin finally tag out? No, he'll just fuck himself again.
Oh my God.
Robin taking the same approach that I did on school projects and waiting way too long and fucking himself over in the end. Is that it? It's over. Batman didn't do shit.
Batman, non-factor.
Batman just let Robin get submitted. That'll teach him.
Batman, I'm gonna do a quick interview with Batman real quick. Dark Knight, how do you feel about this matchup? This is injustice. This is exactly why I fight crimes, because bullshit like this.
Sounding like my great aunt Mary Louise when she had emphysema.
Sounding like my grandmother towards the end of her life cycle. Batman, ladies and gentlemen. I just want you to know I'm really proud of you.
Robin's like, fuck Batman.
Yeah. That's why Batman kicked Robin's leg out of Robin's leg, dude. He didn't tag out once, even. Was Batman in this match officially even one time?
Yeah, Batman started the match as the legal man.
Yeah, my bad.
But Robin was in there for the majority of the match, and he just got the shit beaten out of him for... It was basically Robin taking huge moves, barely kicking out, then fighting back for brief periods before getting fucked up again.
Yeah, Robin kept building up towards that hot tag that never was.
Seemed like every time he got the opportunity, either Batman was knocked off the apron or Robin decided to go for a maneuver to the corner and just missed badly.
Well, heroes for hire.
Smoothless.
Taking advantage of Robin's stupidity.
We're already at our main event. Looks like tonight's show might be a bit shorter than last time. But that was largely due to our opening match lasting approximately 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Yeah, no shit.
As Goku just destroyed Shazam.
It was a surprise, but also, was it, dude?
I mean, I thought it would last longer. The outcome, the winner is not that surprising, but the way in which it happened was kind of shocking.
It was quick. Like, I wasn't even, like, stretched at that point, you know?
Yeah, I don't think anybody expected to see that.
No. I will go on record to say that this is my favorite version of Captain America. The grizzled veteran Captain America.
Absolutely, yeah. This is when Captain America just ran out of fucks to give, ripped that star off his uniform, and is like, hey, I'm growing my shit out, and I'm going on the road.
Down the battlefield, he got into a test of strength with Thanos.
Let's hope for his sake this one goes better.
Yeah, no kidding. The fate of the universe rests on Captain America's shoulders, ladies and gentlemen.
Those broad, sexy shoulders. Oh, Thanos teleporting, using the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, God.
What an impressive sight that is.
Hey, man, do you ever feel, I don't know, not shame, but like...
I feel shame all the time.
I mean, let me finish my question before you answer it, because of course, yes, shame, like, constantly, but, like, when people are like, oh, greatest villains of all time, like, isn't it weird when you're like, Thanos, for sure, and they're like, I mean, I was thinking, like, you know, and then they say something way smarter and more classy.
Well, it just depends on what you're talking about. If you're going strictly with the movies, then Thanos has got to be the best. But
he's gotta be, dude. I am inevitable. Like, everything he says is fucking gorgeous, dude. Thanos is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Definitely. As much as I love the MCU, a lot of the villains got really shortchanged, and they killed off way too many of them. But Thanos, they got him exactly right. In terms of the comic books, of course, you got a much wider variety of villains to choose from, and Thanos, he's right up there still in the comics, but he's not necessarily my personal favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard just
to... May I ask what your personal favorite is?
It's hard to narrow it down. In terms of Marvel, I've always been partial to Magneto because I was an X-Men fan first, and he's got a lot of nuance to him where he is a villain. He's also been a hero at times, but then even when he is acting as a villain, he's relatable and sympathetic in his cause.
You kind of understand where he's coming from at all times.
Right. And he's not necessarily doing bad things just to be a dick. He's trying to help
his people.
he's trying to help the mutants. He's a mutant and he's a Jewish man, and
Yeah.
he survived the Holocaust. He saw what a group that irrationally hates another group of people can do, and he wants to stop that from happening to his other family, I guess you could say.
Right. His other group of minorities.
Right.
That's something that I've always... Dude, like, even as, like, a 7-year-old kid, when I first learned about the X-Men, I'm like, this is clearly an allegory for minorities and, like, gay people and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, this is a thing where it's like, let's stand up for the people that need stood up for, you know what I mean? Like, and Magneto's a bad guy, but no.
Yeah, it's for that, all those reasons that you said. The X-Men have been probably my favorite Marvel property. Even at first it was because of the animated series, and then I started reading the comics. But even after I began reading like everything that Marvel and DC put out, there were better books than the X-Men, but I just still always gravitated towards those characters.
Yeah, I will go on record to say that the X-Men is like what got me into superheroes and what got me into comics.
Yeah, the X-Men animated series and the Batman one that came out around the same time.
Yeah, the animated series?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my jams. Turns out Mark Hamill is the shit.
Definitely my favorite Joker, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Thanos taking control as to be expected, but don't count Captain America out quite yet.
Oh, I do have to say though, after Magneto, my next favorite villain is MODOK. I don't know how many people that don't actually read the comics will know about him.
The giant head dude?
Yeah.
I've never gotten around his appearance. I do not know much about his character. I just know that he looks kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's basically he's like a super genius, but with a billion different weapons built into his apparatus that's attached to him. He just loves killing, and I respect that. I mean, he is unabashedly there to fuck shit up and just dominate.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's not something I would approve of in real life, but in comic books, it's great. Well, Captain America, is he going for oh my god, the 619.
That was cool. He was strung across the top rope because he's so huge.
If you
drop kick off the top
drop
rope.
kick.
I didn't say that.
Smoothness.
Drop kick.
Oh, well, the referee almost got caught with that drop. Oh, the Superman punch. That seems to be a favorite move of the competitors.
Punch by goddamn Steve Rogers.
America, fuck yeah, punch you in the face before you punch my face.
Oh, fuck. Punch you in your fucking face now.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. It looked like Thanos was possibly going to suck Captain America's dick, but instead he just dropped it right on his face. Oh, and just a spinning front slam type maneuver there.
What even was that?
I don't know.
That's hard to call. Uh-oh.
Even though nobody's probably going to care, tomorrow is the start of Free Comic Book Summer. Since Free Comic Book Day was canceled back in May, now they're doing Free Comic Book Summer, where July 15th through September 9th, every Wednesday, 5 or 6 new comics are going to be available for free at participating retailers.
Which is hopefully most retailers.
Yeah, pretty much most comic stores should at least offer one free. Like, they might not let you get all of them without another purchase, but hey, Captain America with the cover. 1.5. You got an X-Men one coming out tomorrow, amongst several others, but that's the only one from Marvel coming out tomorrow.
Oh.
Thanos with the big head, but
It was like there was more to that Weird flapjack attempt there.
You gotta wonder if
Good.
if that shield is protecting Captain America's back when he takes bumps, or if it's just digging into him and causing more pain.
He looks like the weird fifth member of the Ninja Turtles.
He just busted open Thanos. Captain America. Oh my God! He just lifted Thanos and hit that big uppercut.
Could be it.
That's, oh my God, Captain America.
Wow.
Captain America with the big uppercut has just defeated Thanos.
Thanos was trying to say that he was inevitable. But Captain America came in and he said, goddamn, oh, what's something Captain America says? I can do this all day.
There you go.
There, I finished strong. That's what she said.
Captain America just snapped off that big uppercut. My God.
Wow. The Swiss Superman, Captain America.
I gotta call that a bit of an upset.
I have to agree. I did not expect that. I don't know how many times I've said that this evening, but
You and me
night full
both.
of surprises.
Started
This
off
was
with,
a good show, dude.
yeah, that first match, disappointingly brief, but everything afterwards has been top-notch in-ring action.
I gotta be honest, I can't even say I'm disappointed in that first match. Like, I'm glad that went down the way it did, you know? It's just cool. And here we see Captain America, Steve Goddamn Rogers. That's his middle name, is Goddamn.
Moving on to the
Beard and all.
semifinals.
I don't know if anybody was wondering, but this guy could do this shit all day.
So I've heard. Wow, there's our main event. We finished in, I guess if you don't count the 5 minutes we fucked around at the beginning before officially starting the show, it was like an hour and 25 minutes of moving at a brisk pace. Sponsored by Lipton Brisk Iced Tea. It is brisk, baby.
That's brisk, baby.
But yeah, next week we're gonna be bringing you the first semifinal matches for the Women's Championship Tournament, the World Championship Tournament, and the Tag Team Championship Tournament, and that final quarterfinal matchup where the team of Thor and Loki takes Dre and Snoop Dogg, who qualified for that final tonight.
Whew.
So we got a stacked lineup, and there's going to be 3 more matches announced in the coming days to fill out that card. 7 matches every week for you guys.
You just wait, folks. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Gonna have to gather the booking committee together and decide who needs to be featured in those remaining slots. We've got
We're gonna have to gather by the pool with Pat Patterson
oh man,
and Chain Smoke and push Shane McMahon into the pool.
maybe not Chain Smoke, but I like the idea of pushing Shane into a pool of lava.
Either way, it's gonna be a good time. Of lava? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Of liquid hot magma.
The only way we can ensure that he doesn't come back on TV every week.
I don't know. He survived a fucking helicopter crash, so.
That's a good point. He probably just...
Matt Young, I had a really good time, dude.
Yeah, me too, man. We're off to a really good start these first couple weeks for the MWA. Hopefully people like what we're doing and will continue to tune in. We got a couple more weeks of Mat Wars, finishing up these tournaments leading up to the Colossal Clash pay-per-view on Sunday, August 9th, where we're going to be crowning our first champions in the men's, women's, and tag team divisions.
I cannot wait.
It is...
Is it too early to ask you what your pick is for every position in this these tournaments?
That's a tricky one because it seems like at least half of my picks have failed spectacularly. But
exactly, me too. That's why I don't have an answer to any of those questions.
After that match right there, well, Captain America looks really strong, but I gotta say the one guy that stands out amongst anyone else is Goku after that victory over Shazam earlier tonight.
That was a very impressive performance.
If anyone looks like a surefire pick to win, that's got to be the dude.
Yep.
You just look at
100%
Goku and
agree.
you know that guy fucks.
Goku needs a shirt. He needs to come out with a t-shirt that just says, I fuck.
Yeah, in terms of the tag team tournaments and the women's tournaments, it's really hard to say. Wonder Woman in the women's championship tournament looked really strong, but at the same time, we had Beyonce with a major victory tonight over Captain Marvel. So if she can beat her, who's to say she can't do the same to Wonder Woman if they happen to meet up in the finals?
Absolutely. Beyonce with a convincing victory. And I know it's early, but that's where all my eggs are going. Into the Beyonce basket.
How many eggs do you have?
Dude, like 17. I don't know what the fuck to do with them. So I'm giving them all to Beyonce. I hope she knows what to do with them.
Just put them in an Easter basket and mail them to her house.
Mm-hmm. And I put it in the mail with an envelope that says to Beyonce. And I just
the
hope
postal
the
service will
mailman
take care of
knows
the
what to
rest.
do. Yeah.
Well, on that note, I think it's. I'm sorry, I don't know how to respond to that. But
on that note, I'm gonna send 17 eggs to Beyonce. Post haste.
you're gonna keep the other two. All right, but yeah, we'll be back next week. Same mat time, same mat channels. Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern for Mat Wars. Of course, I'll be back with Chris Coron on Thursday night for MWF Matitude, the go-home show before the MWF Exotic Encounter review. But hopefully those of you who are here with us tonight enjoyed the show, and please join us next week. But for now, I'm Matt Young. This is Nick Pedigo.
I am Nick Pedigo.
Yeah, he is totally Nick Pedigo, if nothing else. And we'll see you next week.